Hari Om! So today we will speak a little about the traditions of yoga. And it's very important that we understand what is the meaning of yoga. So yoga speaks about a unity between body and mind, but in a much bigger sense and in a more traditional sense, it means that we connect Atman, the individual soul, with Paramatman, the supreme soul. So even if you're not spiritual, that means for us that we connect with something higher and which guides us through our life and which fulfills our life with happiness and peace and freedom. So yoga in this case has a lot of different stages, you could say, or sheets. So there is, of course, one which is called karma yoga, and you all have heard that term karma. But in the term karma yoga, it speaks about selfless service. So we have that phrase in all kinds of languages in the world, which says, how you shout it into the forest, it comes back as an echo. And that is actually the principle of, or the principle meaning of the term karma. So if you speak about karma yoga, then you could say it as an action which I do to receive the same action back. And that includes also that we neutralize with our actions, of course in this case a positive action, our own negative karma, to get a positive karma, even a neutral karma. And that's something very, very important, because we need that neutral or positive karma to go beyond the understanding of actions and to connect our actions with something divine. So karma yoga, selfless service, is that you do a chain of favors. That is a nice example and an easy way to explain what is the meaning of karma yoga. But remember, it's not just that you fulfill here your ego, oh, I have done something very, very nice. It means that you use that as a selfless service. Whatever you do with love to neutralize your own karma. And then you get the fruits from that. So that is a little the aim of karma yoga. And then we have bhakti yoga. And in the bhakti yoga, it's that we chant mantras, and it's not that we sing any kind of prayers. It's all about vibration. But that vibration again leads Atman to connect with Paramatman. And again, the connection is there and given. So you can see now in karma yoga, your actions are leading you to something higher. If you have the mantras, the vibration, they have the same idea. They connect you to something higher. And then we have, of course, Raja Yoga. That's the 8th pathway, where we will go in a little later in more explained, that you understand the concept of Raja Yoga. But that you understand the Raja Yoga is the same what we call Patanjali Yoga. And it's also the same what we call Ashtanga Yoga. And there's a very, very big confusion, which I will come a little later on this stage to explain that a little further. So when we speak about Raja, Patanjali or Ashtanga Yoga, we just say that we practice the 8th pathway, which leads us to connect Atman with Paramatman. So again, the fruit is the same at the end. And then we have Jnana Yoga. And Jnana Yoga is also part of action, but actually here, when we are very traditional, it speaks about the part of meditation to contact you again with your thoughts, with your being, with your very, very sense of being, with Atman and Paramatman, so the individual soul with the supreme soul. So as you can see, all these 4 pathways lead you to the same. So according to your interest, your age, what you want to reach in your life, you have to choose the path of yoga, which is fitting you personally, to make that fusioning between Atman and Paramatman, you, the individual soul with the supreme soul, to find peace and harmony, and samadhi, the fusioning with that ultimate reality, happen. So if you are, for example, an older person, and you say, hey, the asana path, which is part of the Raja Yoga or Ashtanga Yoga, Patanjali Yoga, is not possible for me because maybe I'm handicapped or I have any kind of health problems and I'm not able to go into deep asana practice. So maybe for you, the Jnana Yoga, the meditative way to connect Atman with Paramatman is your way. Or maybe the Bhakti Yoga, where you just chant the whole day's mantras to connect with that and to get that vibration done. So if you say, I want to help others and I want justice in my life, then maybe you say, hey, I'm not a meditator, I'm not the mantra chanter, but I want to do karma yoga to fuse Atman with Paramatman. So the idea is always you have to find for yourself which is your way to find that samadhi state, the connecting with Atman and Paramatman.